And what's good, everybody? As we're back live here once again on Behind the Arc Basketball. Appreciate you guys for stopping on by once again. We have a great college basketball game going down tonight in the SEC as conference play will be starting out tonight, and we're going to figure out how legit this Arkansas Razorbacks team happens to be as they're going to head into this matchup undefeated 8-0 this year, winning every single one of their games so far this season by double-digit points. They're going to get their first test coming in Auburn. Winners of their past 5 straight victories here for the Tigers. Should be a really good one. Glad to have you guys on board once again. We got Vegas here, Bradley and Jose back on the Mod Squad. Welcome you guys back out into the chat. This should be a really good game between these two teams going down tonight in this one. As far as Arkansas in this game here, they won in the transfer portal. Head coach Eric Musselman bringing in key transfers in the offseason, getting in Jalen Tate from Northern Kentucky, Justin Smith from Indiana, Vance Jackson from New Mexico, J.D. Note from Jacksonville. The big player, though, for this team happens to be who they brought in. They brought in a top 10 recruiting class in the offseason with 4-star freshman, top 40 recruit, Moses Moody, and he leads the team in scoring right now for the Razorbacks. And this team can light it up, averaging about 90 points per game. What's good there, Jack? Appreciate it for stopping on by once again. Going up against Auburn, this team started out 1-2 this season, but man, they've just really turned it up past couple weeks or so. The Tigers here, and they've really improved, and they don't have like much to play for or so for this season for Auburn with the NCAA tournament ban. But Justin Powell, 3-star freshman recruit, he has come out of nowhere, and he leads this team in scoring, rebounds, and assists this season. What's good? The coach onto the chat. Welcome in, bud. Hope everything's going well. As here we go. This game going to get off to a quick tip-off right now as we start off this game. Auburn going in the white uniforms. Arkansas goes in the red jerseys. It's going to be the Razorbacks basketball first. Arkansas has it at the left corner. Moody takes the 3, and right off the bat, he sinks it at the left corner by Moses Moody. Quick start here for the Razorbacks. Auburn first possession. Justin Paul takes it past the half-court logo. That's going to be the matchup to look forward tonight. For this one will be Powell as he is guarded by Dizzy Stills of Arkansas in this game. Auburn drives inside the lane. That's going to be a foul picked up as the clock will stop with 19:28, and it's going to be a personal picked up by the Razorbacks here. Jose going out for the Razorbacks out in this one. He remembers when he went to work with his dad and his brother at the departments there, it looks like. So 2 free throws coming up in the line here by Auburn. Is number 23 for the Tigers, Jalen Williams, shooting 2. He's one of 8 sophomores on this team. Auburn is one of the youngest teams in all college basketball. They got 4 freshmen, 8 sophomores, 3 juniors, 0 seniors. First free throw, no good. And second one, he missed that one as well. So Arkansas gets the rebound. Razorbacks take it past the half-court logo. Jalen Tate at the left wing. Moves it over into the hands of Vanover here as he dribbles at the top of the key, passes off to Tate. Tate hands this one over to Moody. Moody with a quick 3 on the board, but refs will call a whistle and a foul. It's a bump here picked up by Auburn as they pick up their first personal. If you guys are new to the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. We just started out in this one. What's good, Jason? Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by again. SEC play starting tonight. And Arkansas with a quick 3 on the board. Bounce pass over to Vanover into the lane. Throws it down with a 2-handed slam. 5-zip Razorbacks. 1 minute through. Tigers with the basketball. They're on the ground with it. They turn it over. Here goes Arkansas with a steal on the 2-on-1. They're going to take it in. Cash it for 2 by Desi Stills. Oh, man. This is looking like the Bucks versus Heat yesterday when I called it. 7-0 Arkansas. 1 minute and 12 through. That was almost a backcourt violation by Auburn. Auburn able to get it off, though. Take a right corner 3, and they hit it. Devin Cambridge with the first 3 points for the Tigers on the board. Arkansas has it back. Dribbles past half court. Jalen Tate at the top of the key. Guard by Flanagan. Dribbles. Takes the jumper. Right elbow. No good. Hit the front rim. Tipped up, and they get the offensive rebound with Moody. Moody has it the right corner perimeter. 18:20 left to go. Moves back over to Vanover. Mid-range jumper. That's good for 2 by Connor Vanover. He's got 4 so far. Arkansas up by 6. What's good, Eric? Appreciate it, bud, for stopping them by. Will Arkansas win? I predict yes. I predict yes that the Razorbacks will win, and they'll keep it going undefeated at 9-0. 18 minutes left to go. First half, Auburn ball, trailing by 6. Welcome in, everybody, all the new people onto the stream today. I appreciate it for stopping on by. Auburn takes the 3, no good off the mark. Rebound Arkansas as they're going to take it inside. They got blocked, though, into the lane, and Auburn will have it back. Here goes the Tigers now in transition. Almost lost the basketball, but able to get it back with Powell. Moves it out to the right wing. Williams takes the 3, and he hits it. 3-point game now. Auburn, 2 3-point shots. Cade, welcome in here, bud. Appreciate it for stopping on by. He's taking the Razorbacks out in this one as well. Ian, welcome on here. Hope all is going well, man. Driving to the bucket. That's good for 2. That is for Arkansas, number 11, Jalen Tate. So winning in the offseason for Eric Musselman. He brought in 4 key transfers for this team. And right off the bat, this team looks like NCAA tournament team. But we'll see when we pinpoint it out when the competition elevates throughout the SEC now as they get to play actual legit competition the rest of the season. Auburn has it. Going to take a 3 straight away at the top, and they knock it down. 3-point shots. Once again, keeping Auburn right in this game. It's a 2-point game. 16:45 left to go. My prediction was Arkansas 81, Auburn 72. So I predicted Arkansas to win by 9 in this one tonight. 16:30 left to go first half. Moody has it. Left baseline double team. Bounce past the right corner. Arkansas will take a 3, but refs are going to blow this and say that Moody actually stepped out of bounds of the baseline. So it's going to go back to Auburn. So that's a turnover, Arkansas. Looks like Jose's eating red beans right now. That's cool, man. If you guys are new to the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball games here, college basketball games, also NBA on the channel. I believe this is the first time I've ever called Arkansas before my almost 2 years of streaming now. I started out January 2019 on the channel, and the Razorbacks get the steal. Right baseline dribble, bounce pass to the left corner, back over to Vanover, as he's going to take the 3, no good though. Rolled around the rim and out, rebound goes back to Auburn. 16 minutes left to go, Tigers ball. Flanagan, top of the key 3, takes it, he sinks it. Man, Auburn with a 3-point shot's looking good. They take the lead for the first time today. 12-11 Tigers, and Alan Flanagan is got his second 3-point shot of the game. All they're doing is perimeter shots here and making them. They're 4 for 5 from outside. Arkansas will take a 3. They hit it. Moody hits that one at the left wing. They got a gem here in the offseason. 4-star recruit Moses Moody. Top 40 recruit they brought in. 15.5 left to go. Arkansas by 2. Auburn has it top of the key. Moves it over to the right wing. They'll take another 3. That time it rattled out. Second miss from the perimeter today. Rebound Arkansas in transition now. They got a 3-on-2. Pass over to Moody. Left corner 3. He'll take it. He's open. He sinks it. Moses Moody keeps on delivering here right off the bat from Arkansas as they extended to a 5-point lead, and now Moody with 6. What's good, Ethan? Welcome onto the stream here, bud. Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by. He's going to take the Razorbacks tonight. No problem you're late, man. Hope all is going well whenever you have the chance. These videos are up for you guys. As Auburn misses the 3-point shot, Arkansas in transition on a 2-on-1. Going to lay it up and in. They get fouled as well. Justin Smith going to go to the free throw line. And he should be shooting 1 coming up. Jackson, welcome in here. So Arkansas right off the bat, 19-12, they lead it with 14:50 left to go in the first half, and we're going to go to our first time out of the game. This game moving by quick so far. This one, by the way, taking place at Auburn. Alright, so first time out of the game here, everybody. Welcome, guys, back to the stream once again. Happy New Year as well. A little bit of a schedule change for you guys tomorrow. Previously, I had said in my post that I would do 2 streams tomorrow. I'm gonna change that to 1 stream for tomorrow because they rescheduled both of the games that they had. So tomorrow my next stream is gonna be tomorrow, and it's only gonna be 1 game instead of 2. It's gonna be Maryland against Michigan for tomorrow. So I won't be doing Colorado USC. They moved that game to 10 o'clock at night, and if I stream that game, I wouldn't get to see the ball drop. So I'm gonna just drop that game and not call it, and just do Maryland Michigan tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of college because the NBA isn't on national until January 6th. So my next NBA game is going to be Celtics Heat on the 6th of January. So next one will be out in the new year. Yeah, 2020 almost in one day here, man. Cannot believe that New Year's Eve is tomorrow, and then New Year the following day. I've yet to come up with any, Bradley. If I have any for you, I'll let you know, man. Definitely gonna keep you in mind and let you know if I come up with anything in the future. Indeed, Happy New Year out to you guys as well. Oh yeah, Jose, look at my Nike shirt right now. He puts out. So scoreboard update going on, Carly. Number 23 ranked Virginia up against Notre Dame, 42-34. Virginia trying to bounce back after the loss on Saturday against Gonzaga. Got destroyed in that one. Ohio State up against Nebraska, 33-18. And then earlier games today, Providence looking good. They keep on improving. Providence with a big W at home against Butler, 71-55. And then Baylor cruising over Alcorn State, 105-76. SMU, they're looking good. Perfect 6-0. SMU beat Temple, 79-71. Well, that Deuce, welcome in here, man. Happy New Year to you, too. And he's got his Baltimore Ravens to go to the Super Bowl there for him. I know, Darkness, 2020 felt like a whole decade. So glad it's over. Glad to have you guys back on the channel. Cade enjoys my streams. Thanks so much, Cade, for stopping on by, man. I'm glad I'm able to call an Arkansas game. I don't think I've ever called Arkansas before. I think this is the first time I've ever streamed in 2 years on my channel. He overpays for cable to view this, all that Deuce puts out. Jose, what's good here for stopping him by? We got two Jose's back here out on the stream. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's right. Texas hasn't played. Yeah, they haven't played in quite a while. I think that's going to be a really good game. I'm actually going to go with Texas to pull off the upset. Even though Kansas is really improved this season, I'm going to take Texas in that game. So 19-12, we get right back into it, and one at the free throw line by Arkansas. Actually, it's 18-12 according to ESPN. Yeah, 18-12. The free throw is no good, and Auburn gets the rebound for way outside. Powell takes the three, hit the front rim, no good. They get the offensive rebounds, put it back outside, and the ball last touched an Arkansas defender. So it's going to go out of bounds with 14:33. So it's 18-12 now. As before Arkansas had taken a 3-point shot, they reviewed it at break and they said that it was a 2 instead of a 3. Auburn gets the basketball off the inbound. They dribble inside and lost control of it. Powell turns it over there as he tried to float it back, but the ball went into the hands of Moody. Yes, Moody is a freshman too. Auburn, as they're going to get the interception here as Arkansas turned it over. Auburn takes the right corner three. That one's up and good by Jamal Johnson. So hits the perimeter triple, 3-point game. 14 minutes left to go. First half, Arkansas by 3. As they will drive inside, Justin Smith, no good, too strong off the backboard, gets rebounded by Auburn. Tigers have it, double team Powell. Moves it out to JT Thor. Thor hands this one off to Johnson, turns the corner, drives inside, missed it, hit the front rim, and Arkansas gets the rebounds. George, welcome on the stream here, bud. No problem, man. Glad that you could stop on and come by. Arkansas going to drive inside. That's good for 2, so they extended to 5. Hey, Grudis, welcome on the channel. Thanks so much for the update, man. Appreciate it. Bradley just hit you guys up with a Discord. I'm going to copy that over. Thanks so much, Bradley. I'm going to change over the links after this one is finished there. Thanks so much, man. Yeah, for some reason it does that from time to time with a Discord link. It'll expire from time to time. Thanks so much for updating me about that. So yeah, I've got that up for later. 20-15 the score. Auburn had the basketball inside. The refs are going to blow the whistle, call a foul here on Arkansas. Is picked up underneath, and it's going to be a non-shooting foul. Yeah, definitely tons of points early in this game. Auburn came to hit 3-point shots. They have made all 15 points off of their 3 so far. Hawkeye Nation, welcome back on the channel, man. Hope all is going well. Auburn gets the inbound underneath the hoop, and they're going to put it up. That's good for 2. Hopefully he took the over. It looks like that so far. 13 minutes left to go first half. Arkansas left baseline dribble, drives inside, and Justin Smith absorbs the contact, puts it up and in for 2 off the backboard. He gets fouled as well. So Justin Smith going to go to the free throw line and shoot 1 coming up for the Razorbacks. We got 30 people watching now. If you guys are new to the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball games here on the channel. College games, also NBA games here as well on Behind the Arc Basketball. Yeah, for Hawkeye Nation, Iowa hit a couple bumps in the road, but yeah, just the big question mark still is their defense this year. But man, they are loaded offensively. Yeah, Jordan Bohannon had a good night last night, and you know when they hit a lot of threes, that Jordan Bohannon had a good night like he did last night. Free throw is no good. Auburn gets the rebound. They'll take a deep 2 jumper, top of the free throw circle. That one's no good by the Tigers there, by Powell. Gets rebound by the Razorbacks. Arkansas moves it out to the left corner. Sills takes the 3, and Desi Sills hits that one from the left corner. Back to an 8-point lead. So 12:25 left to go. It's going to be Auburn basketball. Tigers have it with Powell at the right wing. Moves it over inside, and the ball is going to go out of bounds. Turnover by Auburn, and the clock will stop with 12:18. Yeah, I heard about that, that Deuce. Wisconsin dropped their trophy for college football. Jody, welcome onto the channel here. Appreciate it for stopping on by. Going out for the Razorbacks in this one. I just posted the Discord in there. Thanks so much, Bradley, with the Discord as well. I just posted that in case you'd be interested there, Grutus. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping on the channel. Arkansas, pass left baseline. They dribble. They try to pass it back into the key, but they turn it over. Auburn gets the steal. Moves it over to the right wing. Cambridge takes the 3, and he hits it from outside. All the buckets so far, basically, by Auburn, coming from 3-point shots in this game. 25-20 to score. 11:40 left to go in the first half. Great game between these two teams so far. Auburn is 6 for 10 from the perimeter. Arkansas has it top of the key. Vance Jackson. Bounce pass free throw circle. They move it back outside over to Tate. Jalen Tate, shot fake, guarded by Powell. Bounce pass to the left elbow, back over to Sills. Takes the 3, no good, rattled out. And soaring high for the rebound there is Devin Cambridge once again for the Tigers. Puts the ball into the hands of Powell. 11:20 left to go. As they will drive inside, Thor puts it up, and he gets fouled. And JT Thor will go shoot 2 at the line. We're in Providence tonight, Hawkeye Nation. So Providence just beat Butler. Thank God for that. Yeah, UConn DePaul tonight. Vegas puts out at 9 p.m. DePaul's like sneaky good this year. I watched that. I watched the whole game against Providence on Sunday, and they are just sneaky good with DePaul. Behind the Arc fan, what's good here, man? For stopping on by, appreciate it, brother, for being a part here once again. I'm just gonna change that description again. With a Discord link. For some reason, some of the times it's a little different, but I just put in, so in case anybody's interested here, or interested for the Discord, as we're going to go to a timeout, I just updated the description right now since we're on the timeout. But welcome in, everyone. 40 people out here on the chat. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover college games, also NBA games here on the channel. Tomorrow I plan on being back when Michigan against Maryland. I plan on only covering 1 game tomorrow. I had originally planned on covering 2, but I'm going to go to 1 since they rescheduled the times of those 2 games. So Michigan, Maryland is now 8 o'clock instead of 7 Eastern. And then Colorado, USC. I had planned on doing that, but I'm going to drop that game and not stream it tomorrow because that one's so late for me. That's at like 10 Eastern. So I'm just going to do 1 game tomorrow to finish up 2020. Saturday, I plan on doing probably a college triple header. I plan on doing on Saturday. The games that I plan on covering right now are going to be Texas, Kansas at noontime. At 2 o'clock will be Iowa-Rutgers. And then at 8 o'clock Eastern, it's going to be Duke against Florida State. So that's what I plan on covering on Saturday. Ethan puts out Davison-Richmond. Is on right now. Yeah, indeed, man. Big game for the A-10. Davison is, like, low-key pretty good this year. They lost by 2 against Texas in the Maui Invitational. They lost by 1 against Providence. And, yeah, Davison low-key good. They won against Rhode Island last week. Hawkeye Nation here said the Brooklyn Nets are the team to beat. They won their first 2 games, and then they sat Kyrie and KD, and they lost to Charlotte, and now they're 2-2. What's good, Makeel? Welcome onto the stream here, man. Hope all is going well. Right now on the timeout, so far in this game, Auburn with 3-point shots. That's what's been keeping them right at bay, winning 5. This team's improved so much this season. Very young team, one of the youngest squads in all college basketball, and they are 6 for 10 from the perimeter. 6 points by Devin Cambridge, 6 points by Alan Flanagan. Both of them have hit 2 3-point shots so far. Jalen Williams has hit a 3-point shot, same as Jamal Johnson. And for Arkansas, quick start by Moses Moody, the 4-star freshman, as he has got himself the leading scorer right now with 8 points for the Razorbacks so far, and 5 points by Dizzy Stills, and then 4 by Vanover, 4 by Smith. So Eric Musselman coming out in the offseason here, acquiring 4 transfers picked up in the offseason, stacking into the transfer portal, and man, he has built this roster right up here. He has a great track record, and he has been to the NCAA tournament in his 4 years as a head coach. During the past 4 years as a head coach, last one for Arkansas, and the years he had at Nevada. He went to 3 NCAA tournaments in 4 years at Nevada. He's gotten to 20 wins every single season that he has coached. Last year with 20 at Arkansas and Nevada, he reached all 20. So we are back to action, 25-20 to score. Auburn at the free throw line as they hit their free throw. It's a 4-point game now. Let's see, we got breaking news here according to all that Deuce coming in right now. Arkansas goes inside with 11 minutes left to go, and that one's good for 2. So that bucket goes down by Jalen Tate. Yeah, Wisconsin broke their trophy for college football, I heard. As we're welcoming Vaughn out to the stream here. Jumper, no good by Auburn. Rebound back to Arkansas. 10.5 left to go. They move it out to the left wing. Vance Jackson, wide open 3. Takes it, no good, rattled out. Rebound back to the Tigers. Auburn has it with 10.5 left to go. Alan Flanagan moves it back out, right corner perimeter. JT Thor backward to Flanagan here as he is guarded by Tate. Flanagan, step back 3, way outside, no good, hit the front rim, it's tipped up, they get the offensive rebound. Thor moves it over, and JT Thor going to get fouled again as the clock will start with 10:16, and Arkansas picks up their 5th personal. Do I think Iowa will learn to play defense before the NCAA tournament? How good is Providence? Hawkeye Nation got 2 questions here. I think that's going to be tough for Iowa because there's a lot of loaded offenses there in the Big Ten. They're going to have to learn to play defense quick. That's the big thing because they're going up against teams like Illinois, Michigan, teams that can score there in the conference. Minnesota took them to school on that. Minnesota's got a stacked backcourt. How good is Providence? I think Providence is going to sneak into the tournament. They're 3-1 right now in the Big East, but they get better and better throughout the course of the season. And yeah, they start out. David Duke is the man at Providence, but out of nowhere, Nate Watson has shown up for a huge season so far. Now they're getting in a third score with A.J. Reeves, and Jared Bynum had a pretty good game today. So everybody is getting keeps on improving for Providence, and I think they're going to be a team to watch out for, and I think they're going to get a bid for the tournament. So they'll be there, probably a 10 or 11 seed. They'll get a bid. But Ed Cooley makes... He puts his team together, and it gets better and better, especially when conference play begins. And from January to February into March, just keeps on rising. 27-22 the score here. 10 minutes left to go as we're halfway through the first half. Arkansas has it. Ball at the top of the key for Jalen Tate. Moves it back out to Jackson. Shot fake. Drives inside. Tate puts it up, and that's going to be a blocking foul picked up by Auburn. So Jalen Tate will go to the free throw line, shoot 2 coming up as the clock stops 9:51. Yeah, totally agree there, Elk. If they can get it together like they did last year, and last year they had a terrible non-conference slate there and just completely 180 turned it around second half of the year. Jody puts out, how far do I think Arkansas can go? I'm probably going to take them probably into the second round right now for Arkansas. I think they can win their first round matchup right now. These SEC games, this is a great test to see where they stand when they eventually play against the teams at like the very top that's ranked, Tennessee and Missouri. First free throw, that one's good at the line by Jalen Tate. But yeah, I was looking at the rankings this week, and I was wondering, why in the world is Arkansas just not ranked? Perfect 8-0. They played easy teams, that's the only thing though, but I feel like Virginia right now, they shouldn't be ranked, in my opinion, for Virginia. Somehow they get destroyed against Gonzaga, and they're still at number 23. Second free throw, good by Arkansas. 9:37 left to go. Auburn takes it inside, and Vanover going to commit the foul as he picks up the foul on driving Javon Franklin to the bucket. What's good here, Chicago Plays? Welcome onto the stream here, bud. Dro, welcome in here once again. I'm doing pretty well today. First free throw, no good, rattled out. But yeah, it basically depends about the matchups or so, and who they take on for a lot of this stuff. For a lot of these teams, like I'll just answer, and then it might be different when the bracket comes out, because I'm like, oh geez, like they got this type of matchup. That's gonna be so difficult when they play like that type of team there. Like I've got teams like St. Louis that's on my radar as far as teams that could go far and could be sleepers in the tournament. That's a 3-point shot, and that one from downtown is good by the big fella there. That goes down by Connor Vanover, 7'3", and he is looking like Porzingis out there, taking top of the key threes and making them from the outside. So Arkansas got their largest lead here by 10. Auburn drives, dish underneath, and that one's good for 2, up and in off the backboard by Dylan Cardwell. Back to a single-digit game here with 8-point game, 9 minutes left to go. Hopefully you took the over for this one because we got a lot of points so far. Arkansas takes the 3. Jackson, no good off the mark. Rebound Auburn. Tigers will dribble past the half-court logo. Now they dribble at the free throw circle, back outside, into the hands of Franklin. Powell moves back over to Javon Franklin. Step back 3 in the air, no good. Rebound Arkansas. Razorbacks will have it here. 8:40 left to go. And Vanover will shoot another 3. This time no good off the mark. Rebound back to the Tigers. Yeah, I actually didn't watch the Wisconsin trophy fumble, but next break all the Deuce puts out, and don't laugh about it. That I'll have to load it up and watch that. Auburn with 8:20 left to go, trailing by 8 points. They dribble at the top, moves it over to the left corner. 3 ball in the air. Tigers hit it. Big triple by Devin Cambridge, the 3-point shots, and that's all they're basically doing so far in this game. They're just taking 3-point shots, and it's just by chance either these go down or not. And for Auburn, they've been doing a really great job so far in this game here. They're 7 for 14, 50% from the outside. Arkansas takes a right corner 3. That one's no good. Man, I thought I saw a lot of threes from last night's game when the Bucks hit the record. 5-point game. It was a 10-point lead by Arkansas like a minute and a half ago. Tigers now with the basketball. Slowing it down, Justin Powell. Justin Powell dribbles to the top of the key. Powell here still dribbles, drives inside, splits the double team, floats it up, no good, and he gets tipped out of bounds to the baseline by Vanover. So the Tigers are going to get this back with 7:28. Yeah, Arkansas are pretty good this year. Definitely agree, Coach. They're 8-0. This is their first real test for the Razorbacks, but in the preseason, I predicted them to be top 35. For Arkansas in the preseason, they would have been top 25 if Isaiah Joe had returned back. So right now in the timeout, 5-point Arkansas lead here, 32-27 at Auburn with 7:28 left to go. Yeah, watch out. Totally agree there. Jackson puts out 11-0 Drake, and I heard they were picked by analysts to finish 7th in the Missouri Valley, and And now they're at 11-0. They get the most wins out of anybody this season. Timo, what's good here? Welcome in. Yeah, oh goodness. Heat versus Bucks, the rematch again today. Less than 24 hours later, after that beatdown last night, 47-point game, they play each other once again. What's good, Bill? Welcome in here once again. He's taking the 6 favorites by more than 6 tonight. Totally agree with that. John Morant's out for Memphis. And yeah, I think the Celtics going to win by definitely double digits tonight in that one. That game's about to tip off. What's good, Ryan? Welcome in, bud. Hope everything's going well. I totally agree. Missouri Valley, definitely unpredictable. There's been seeds that come out of like the Missouri Valley every single year that like make it to the tournament that they're like a number like 6 or 7 seed or so in their conference tournament, and they happen to win it all. That's like how unpredictable the Missouri Valley happens to be. If you guys didn't know, I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, but I'm from Massachusetts. But I cover play-by-play of college basketball, also NBA games here as well. And I'm a Celtics fan for the NBA. I'm a big New England sports fan. So Patriots fan for the NFL, Bruins, and Red Sox as well. And I cover different games here, whether it's college or NBA, whatever like the best games are. Except for later tonight for some reason, because I don't get SEC Network. So for some reason, I don't know what in their mind ESPN decided to put on Tennessee against Missouri over on the SEC Network instead of ESPN, because I would have been doing 2 games tonight if it wasn't for that. But yeah, this is my only game tonight that I plan on streaming. And then tomorrow I got 1 game I plan on streaming. It's going to be Michigan against Maryland. That's the last stream of 2020. And Happy New Year out to you guys, by the way. Let's see, Wichita State against Drake. Wichita State does not play Drake. Wichita State's playing a non-Division I school right now. It's called the Newman Jets. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Wisconsin players drop the football trophy. I'm going to watch a 25-second video about this going on right now. Brandy, welcome onto the stream here. I'm doing pretty well. Glad to have you join in again. So, yeah, Virginia up in a tight game against Notre Dame right now, 50-46. I was telling you guys earlier on the stream, I wasn't sold about Virginia being at number 23. They don't deserve to be ranked, in my opinion. And, yeah, it's showing tonight against the Notre Dame team that's not really deep. They're only up by 4 points in that one. 7:15 left to go. We're back to action. Vanover shoots the 3, top of the key. It's no good off the mark, and the ball is going to get rebounded here by the Tigers. Auburn takes it past half court. They have it at the left wing. That one's going to get pickpocketed, stolen away. Arkansas with a steal, and we got heavy contact from behind on a fall picked up by Auburn here. That's going to be their 5th personal. Yeah, sometimes they have the free games on there. Ethan puts out on 1, 2, 3. It all depends. Sometimes though they've got it on lag. That's the only thing. Cause I used to do that, and sometimes I had it on lag. Do I think Georgia Tech can upset North Carolina tonight? Bill's gonna call it. I'm gonna say yes to that. I will go yes to that. Georgia Tech will pull off the upset. Georgia Tech's been improving ever since their back-to-back losses in November. They've been improving. And yeah, Georgia Tech's experienced. And North Carolina in the backcourt, they're just really young as far as their backcourt. Wow, Brandy here with a fun fact. Wichita State's football team crashed in an airplane 60 years ago, and they never fielded another one. Wow, that's so sad. Russell, what's good here for stopping by? He bets if Minnesota won the bowl trophy, they wouldn't have broken it, he predicts there. Arkansas going to get the inbound 5-point game, 7 minutes left to go. Part-time vegan, welcome onto the stream here, bud. I'm actually a Providence fan, but I cover play-by-play of college and NBA games here on the channel. This is my first ever time doing Arkansas, by the way. That jump shot, no good, gets rebounded by Auburn. Tigers now with the basketball, 6:40 left to go. First half, they're going to dish it out to the right corner. Wide open 3, they take it, but there was contact underneath, and that's going to be an offensive foul by the Tigers. So Allen Flanagan inside on the screen, gets called for the fall, and the Tigers will have it back, or Razorbacks will have it back with 6:36. Matt, welcome in here. He predicts Tennessee with a W today over Missouri. Armando, glad to have you back on the stream here, bud. I'm doing pretty well today. 6:30 left to go. 5-point game. Arkansas basketball. They have it at the top of the key. Desi Stills moves it over. Back over to Stills now as he drives with a Euro step inside, and that's good for 2 with a right hand. Puts it to a 7-point Razorbacks lead. Yeah, I have no clue why that's on the SEC network. 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Tigers here with the basketball. Auburn has it at the top. Chris Moore moves it over to Justin Powell. Powell here going to slow it down with the basketball as he leads the team in scoring, assists, and rebounds this season. Takes a deep 2. That's up and gutted by Justin Powell. Yeah, it's too bad they don't put it on ESPN2. It's actually on the SEC network for some reason. They put on Florida against Vanderbilt over on ESPN2 for some reason tonight. 3-point shot, that's no good by Arkansas. Rebound Auburn. Auburn hanging in there. Pass into the lane. Nobody covering. Jalen Williams just complete. Goes down straight through the lane and throws down a two-handed flush. 3-point game just like that with 5:20 left to go. Hopefully you took the over if you bet on this game because it's looking like it right now. A lot of points so far. Not a whole lot of defense. 3-point shots going down in this one. J.D. Notte, top of the key. He has it for Arkansas. He dribbles. Moves it back over to Vanover. Shot fake pass inside over to Notte. Back outside of Vanover. He takes the 3 straight away. No good. Rolled around the rim. Goes back to the Tigers. Auburn has it with under 5 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that sub. I appreciate it all for stopping on by here tonight on Behind the Arc Basketball. Auburn puts it into the hands here of Powell. Powell guarded by Tate as Powell dribbles now at the left elbow. Still guarded by Tate and moves it now into the hands of Williams. Around the perimeter, back over to Powell. Powell has it here at the top of the key. He dribbles. Moves it back outside. Top of the key 3. Chris Moore gets partially blocked up in the air. And Moses Moody comes down with a basketball right there. Here goes Arkansas once again. 4:20 left to go. Moody going to set it up as he dribbles towards the right wing guarded by Powell. Now it's over to Notte. Bounce pass over to Sills. Back over to Notte here. Top of the key. J.D. Notte. Moves it towards his right into the hands now of Moody. Moody at the free throw circle. Bounce pass right corner as he fell down with it. As they put the ball back into the hands of Tate, who bounce passes it inside. Arkansas tried to dribble back outside, but they're going to get called for the travel there. Refs blow the whistle as the shot clock was going deep on them. And Desi Sills got called for the travel. Yeah, Baylor just blew out Alcorn State earlier today. What's good, Ant the Card Collector? Welcome in here, man. Phil, appreciate the bud for stopping on by. 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Yeah, this is college basketball tonight, SEC matchup as conference play starts up. Over 60 people on in the chat right now. Appreciate all for being a part here. 3-point shot, top of the key 3. And Auburn hits it. They tie it up here, 64 even. Arkansas with the ball, 3.5 minutes left to go before halftime. Vance Jackson moves it out to the right corner perimeter. Notte. So they're going to swing it out to the left corner here into the hands of Sills. Sills dribbles left baseline, feeds it inside. Jumper mid-range, that's up and got it. Rolled around the rim, and that's good for 2 there by Jalen Tate. The Hogs break the tie, they lead by 2. Did I see Minnesota? Morgan puts out, I didn't watch the game, but huge win for Minnesota against Michigan State back on Monday. I was covering Monday Night Football. Auburn inside, no good, missed the shot. Rebound back to Arkansas. Here goes the Razorbacks. Notte leaves it off. Shot fake to Sills. Sills spin move. Pass over to the left corner. Moody. Left completely wide open. Takes the 3. Couldn't get it though. And the Tigers going to get the rebound here defensively with 2:50 left to go. Great game so far. 2-point game. As we are rolling down to about the 2.5 minute mark in a couple of seconds here, everybody. Justin Powell has it, and so that will be a foul called in the court. It's going to be picked up by the Razorbacks, and that's going to be their 7th as they reach in there around the perimeter on Powell. So once we get back from the timeout, it's going to be Auburn going to the free throw line, 1-1. coming up here after the timeout. 7 personals in the first half by Arkansas, 6 by Auburn. As we'll take a timeout, 2:32 left to go. First half in this one, everybody. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball. Ain't no stopping Obi Toppin, Ant the card collector puts out as he is a Knicks fan. Only thing stopping him right now is just unfortunately being out of games due to injury, but it's still a long season, so it's a marathon of a season. Anything you'll take the positive just from playing the games. Anything other than being injured, like I had on my fantasy team Spencer Dinwiddie, and he is done for the year. I'm not sure. So I know a couple months ago, it might depend on for a sport club, it might depend on like what internet browser you use or so. But things like that could be a little bit tricky if you have like pop-ups and stuff like that. Some of that stuff is risky. It all depends on the site, but I think it might work. Yeah, I just saw that video with Wisconsin's football team smashing their trophy after the game. So right now we're in a timeout. Both of these teams shooting the ball great from the floor so far. Arkansas at 52% so far in this game. Ty, welcome in here. Glad everything's been doing well here at the end of 2020. Hello out there as well. You got a big game indeed for you, man. Let's see if Missouri can put the statement tonight. But yeah, Arkansas looking good so far. So 8-0. Up by 2 here for the Razorbacks. They've been in control for basically, like, they've led it for, like, 99% of the game today. Auburn did take a slight lead, but it's been all Arkansas in this one. It's been interesting. Arkansas was up by 10 points, and then Auburn came back, and Auburn's come back fast. They've been able to hit their three-point shots. They made 8 out of 16 three-point shots from the perimeter. Any coaches' challenges yet? Not yet. So, no coaches' challenges just yet. Yes, this is going to be the only stream tonight. It's too bad that, they put on Missouri, Tennessee over on the SEC network. So, this is going to be the only one tonight that I do. And then, tomorrow I plan on doing one stream. So I cut it down to one. They changed the game times. Tomorrow it's going to be Michigan against Maryland for tomorrow. Maryland actually came out with a shocking W against Wisconsin on Monday. So yeah, if you guys are new to the stream here, folks, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well. I have the Discord, Twitter, and the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise links all posted in the description of this video. So if anybody's interested, feel free to check those out. On the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise, we got some pretty cool stuff. From short sleeve to long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, pillows, stickers, iPhone cases. A lot of cool stuff over there. So if anybody's interested, feel free to check that out. Also got channel memberships as well. 2 cool perks, 2 low prices. For $1.99 US dollar rate per month, we got special shout outs at the end of my live stream, each and every single one of them. And also for $4.99 per month, we also have special live streams that I cover at least once per month with me covering a non-basketball related stream. I cover Monday Night Football, Patriots against Bills on Monday. So it could be something different like an NFL game or maybe like a NASCAR race or a baseball game. Special live stream at least once per month. 36-34 as we are back to action. Auburn missed their free throw at the line, so they missed the and one. Arkansas took it up the court and they got fouled. Yep, we all make mistakes. Definitely for sure, old Deuce. So, free throws coming up here at the line by Arkansas. They're good. They're going to shoot 2. First one good by Moses Moody. Both teams now with 7 fouls each. Shot number 2 by Moody. Hits that one. 2 possession Razorbacks lead, and Moses Moody now the leading scorer with 9 points tonight for Arkansas. 2:10 left to go before halftime. Tigers basketball. At the left wing, Jamal Johnson. This game's moving by quick so far. Bounce pass over to Thor. Has it at the left baseline. It goes off the fingertips, and Justin Powell couldn't get to it there. Ball's on the ground. Great hustle play for Arkansas, but couldn't come up with it in the backcourt. Here goes Auburn. Pass out to the left baseline. Powell drives inside. Stripped of the basketball right into the lane there, and Arkansas going to get another steal. Here goes the Razorbacks. Pass out left corner. Wide open three. Sills takes it. He makes it. Desi Sills right there at the left corner. Knocking it down. Arkansas by 7 with 1:37 left to go. And Sills now with 10 points. Auburn has it with Powell. Powell moves it out to the right corner. 3-point shot Tigers. They hit it. They are lights out from the perimeter in this game. And Arkansas has been putting a hand in the face constantly there. It's not been like wide open shots they're taking. They're just hitting jumpers. Contested jumpers going down by Auburn. 9 for 18 from the outside. 1 minute left to go here before halftime. Arkansas up by 4. They'll take a 3-point shot. That's good. Oh, man, let those 3-point shots rain in this one. Desi Sills once again. Hits down the triple, leading scorer with 13. There we go, Ryan. Dayton Flyers looking good right now so far against LaSalle. Yep, that should be an easy dub there. 27-18 it looks like. Final 40 seconds left to go before halftime. Spin move, jumper for 2. That's good by JT Thor. Hopefully you took the over for this one if you've been on this game, because it's looking like that right now. 30 seconds left to go before half. Arkansas has it. Ball into the hands of Devontae Davis. He's going to slow it down. 7-second differential shot clock and game clock. Ball goes into the hands here of Jackson. Vance Jackson back over to Devontae Davis. Davis moves it back out to the right wing over to Sills. He takes another 3, same place, same spot, and he gets it. Desi Sills hits another one right there. Now he's got 16. 3 seconds left to go before halftime. Auburn takes the 3 right there from the left corner, right before the horn. They drop that down, as that's going to be 3 from the left corner as time expires, and it's a 5-point halftime game. What a game so far. Oh, man, the points coming off the board here as we go into halftime. Wow. Desi Sills makes a quick 3 on his end, and then Auburn up at the other end of the court. And right in transition, knocks down the left corner 3 to put this one winning 5 to halftime. What's good, Ian? Welcome in here once again, man. First game of conference play looks like for the Dayton Flyers right now. So we're currently at halftime between these two teams as we welcome you guys in here. Man, it's been a scoring fest so far. The 3-ball dropping down. 17 made 3-point shots combined. 7 by Arkansas, 10 by Auburn. The 3-point shots really keeping in the Tigers out in this game. They've scored 30 out of their 42 shots from the perimeter in this one. Oh, yeah, definitely great basketball action going on tonight. If you guys like offense, you guys like points, yeah, the SEC is full of it as far as their basketball action. And this one definitely shows you there's a lot of loaded offensive teams in the SEC. LSU usually has one of the top-tier offenses every season. Alabama, they're off to like a slow start this year offensively, but last year they were the number 3 offense in all college basketball. And, yeah, this one just has lived up to its hype so far. Arkansas's first real game this year against a legit power conference opponent. And they lead it by 6 here. And so far in this game, as we break down the scores so far, for the Razorbacks, Desi Sills looking good. Hitting 3-point shot to the right wing is sweet spot. He's got 16. He is 4 for 5 from the outside. And then, so far, Moses Moody, he has got 10. He led the team early on in scoring. Oh, interesting there. So, yeah, back-to-back. So, Jeff Teague and Robert Williams getting the start tonight. Celtics looking good, it looks like. Thanks so much for the update there, Ryan. 10-4. Looks like for the Celtics right now. We'll go into the NBA scoreboard for you guys in just a moment. Let's break down the box here in the first half. Auburn, they've yet to have a player hit double figures, but they've had multiple players with at least 2 3-point shots made in this game. As Devin Cambridge leads the way. He's got 9 points, 3 made 3-point shots in this one. Alan Flanagan with 2, and Jalen Williams with 2 3-point shots. And then also from the bench, Jamal Johnson's made 2. What's good, Elena? Welcome onto the stream here, man. Well, I broadcast Lakers Spurs. I can't tonight. I don't have the channel that the Lakers Spurs are on or so. So this is my only game tonight that I plan on covering. Yeah, no Kentucky player goes pro this year. Phil puts out. Yeah, that's not going to be happening this year. B.J. Boston and Terrence Clark. I strongly advise not to declare for the NBA draft and stay next year. So, Behind the Arc fan puts out there's still a chance B.J. Boston and Terrence Clark declare for the NBA draft, even though they had a poor season this year with Kentucky. With professional NBA trainers, they can be good. It's the potential. Yeah, they're really young, but definitely would advise them to go back to college for another season. Sorry to hear that, Ian. He's a Notre Dame fan. Notre Dame losing to number 23 Virginia. Let's see what we got here. 65-57. Virginia up by 8. And yeah, it looks like Virginia's going to get that game. So 37 seconds left to go. Virginia looks to close it out. UMass leading George Mason in the A-10, 54-49. Ohio State crushing Nebraska. Yeah, there's only one bad team in the Big Ten. Everybody else is up for grabs, basically. You're looking at the Big Ten's probably going to get like 11 bids into the tournament this year. It seems like Ohio State up 50-26. The only one that's not going to be in the bubble this year is Nebraska. Other than that, Purdue's going to be in the bubble, but I feel like Purdue will miss out in the tournament this year. And then it's all up for grabs after that, as far as who makes the tournament in the Big Ten. It's so stacked from top to bottom. Yeah, I agree with that, Behind the Arc fan. I'm right with you with that. Definitely agree that Clark and Boston need to return back to Kentucky for their sophomore year. Providence with a big W today. If you guys didn't know, I'm a Providence fan, by the way. But I cover college games, NBA games here, whatever. Usually comes up on like national TV or so that I'm able to get access to. But yeah, Providence earlier today beat Butler 71-55. Providence just keeps on looking better and better game in and game out. So definitely would watch out for them being a sleeper here, especially when conference play definitely gets rolling around in 2021. Baylor crushing Alcorn State, nothing new, 105-76. Kentucky has lost 6 straight now in a row. So they won their first game against Morehead State, and then after that they lost 6 straight now in a row. Oh man, Fordham is terrible. Well, I had done a video in the off season talking about teams that I predict here that should move to other conferences. And yeah, I think that Fordham should be long gone in the A-10. And they really need to move back to the Patriot League because this type of basketball ain't cutting it for the Atlantic 10. Fordham got destroyed today by the second to worst team in the conference, George Washington. And the score was 71-47. So yeah, it's Fordham's first game. I get that. They can get a pass by that, but still, that's terrible. That they lose to the second to worst team with a 2-6 record, George Washington, and the final score was 71-47. Have I ever heard of Blytheville? Just asking all that deuce there. I haven't heard it personally myself, but yeah, Ethan puts out he hates that Missouri Arkansas is on the same time. Yes, I totally agree, and that's on the same time as Providence Creighton. So on Saturday, I plan on covering Kansas, Texas, since that's the best game. But yeah, 3 great games at noontime. I think Providence is gonna upset Creighton. I think Creighton is still ranked too high. This game is over on ESPN, Jamel. So welcome on the stream, Jamel. Appreciate it here for stopping on by. Or actually ESPN 2 it's on. So yeah, this is on ESPN 2. Okay, Blytheville. There we go. It was all in 2. I thought it was like Blythe how it was pronounced there. Yeah, another sleeper this year has to be SMU. SMU beat Temple today, so SMU looking good. They're 6-0. And then as far as games going on right now, let's see what we got. Seton Hall keeps on improving. Seton Hall is winning right now against Xavier. Tight game. Still a lot of game left to go, though. 31-28. And then, yeah, Dayton Flyers up at halftime, 30-25. Dayton only has one loss this year. It was against SMU, when they lost by 3 points. And this game is a really juicy matchup right now going on. 36-36, Richmond's and Davison tied up at halftime. As far as Georgia, I just wasn't buying Georgia. They're 7-0. I know a lot of people were buying the Georgia hype, but yeah, Mississippi State keeps on getting better. And yeah, Mississippi State leads it at halftime, 41-27. Totally agree with that, Vegas. Providence just keeps on getting better each and every game. And I think DePaul is onto something. I think DePaul is going to be, like, much better than what people think for this season. I was watching that game against Providence, and, man, Charlie Moore for DePaul, he has got some range. And also Romeo Weems. I think Romeo Weems might get drafted, as he is really a low-key player. The one thing for DePaul is that they just never have like a strong team each and every season, but they have like usually like a player on the team that gets gets some draft consideration that leads the team every single season, and that's the player that Romeo Weems is. Last year was Paul Reed for DePaul. So they have players that are like able to come in and produce big time. They've always been like a team that's like struggled defensively, like an undersized type of team, but man, they can score. I can't believe what I was watching back on Sunday. It was DePaul's second game they played this season. They hadn't played basketball in like over a month. They were the last major conference team to go back to playing basketball, and yeah, they almost beat Providence. It was crazy. Providence was clutch. That's what it was, because they have AJ Reeves, who hit a big time 3-point shot to set it into overtime, and then DePaul forced double overtime. Hey, Happy New Year to you too, Jody. Glad to have you out on the stream here. Yep, Jack, a Tennessee fan here. Tonight's game will show what the Tennessee Vols are made of out here. Yeah, Tennessee's got like one of the top-ranked defenses in the nation, so that should really be a great matchup. I wish I was covering that one. For some reason, they put it on the SEC network instead of ESPN for some reason. President George Washington watched Fordham versus George Washington, wondering how to beat Fordham. Probably still thinking about that miracle. Sports expert, welcome on the stream here, bud. Yeah, that's insane, man. Ohio State looking good, too. They're almost up by 30 right now against Nebraska. So I think it's confirmed here that Nebraska is the only team from the Big Ten that will not be in bubble consideration this year. Am I going to live stream Florida versus Oklahoma football? Unfortunately, I will not. This is my only game tonight. I only plan on doing like once a month a special live stream or so, but I'm not really big into like college football compared to the NFL. The NFL is huge where I am. I'm a big Patriots fan, but I never got into like college football or so, because where I am up in Massachusetts, it's a joke for college football. UMass football is a joke. UConn football is a joke. Boston College hasn't really been good in a decade, except for like a couple seasons, and that's it, or so, that they've made bowl games, and then this year they opted out to not play in their bowl game. So yeah, college football just ain't the thing up in New England, where I am. Now we get to the NBA scores tonight so far. Celtics up against the Grizzlies, 25-17. That should be an easy Celtics dub, I predict, by over double digits. Ja Morant is out for 3 to 5 weeks now, so they're going to have to find some production without him. Atlanta Hawks looking good. They're trying to extend it tonight against what everybody is talking about, the team to go and represent the East in the NBA Finals 4 games through the season. Actually, they were saying that after Christmas. They were saying that 2 games through the season. Everybody on my stream, when the Nets crushed the Celtics on Christmas, they were like, oh yeah, Nets going to make it to the finals. Well, right now the Atlanta Hawks lead it 30-27 against the 2-2 Nets. And what I told the people on the stream, it's a marathon of a season here. On paper, definitely take the Brooklyn Nets there in the finals. As on paper, that's what it definitely is. But it's still way too long of a season. Without Spencer Dinwiddie, that lessens the depth on your team there for the Brooklyn Nets. And tonight, better start for the Miami Heat. So last night, the Milwaukee Bucks got red hot. The game before that, they lost by 20 to the Knicks because they only shot the ball at 18% from three-point range. Last night, they reached their ceiling. They knocked down a NBA record 29 three-point shots in a 49-point blowout over the Heat. I got to call that game yesterday. And yeah, that was just despicable what type of game it was. The Heat were losing in the first minute and a half. The score was 12-0 Milwaukee. Tonight, much better. 4 minutes left to go, and the Bucks only have 11 on the board. So the score there is 12-11. Miami leads it against Milwaukee now. So total flip side 180 in that game today. So Jody likes the Mavericks, Celtics, and loves the Warriors, it looks like. Must be a Steph Curry fan there. So, Mark, welcome on to the stream here. Going out for Arkansas tonight. Yeah, if you guys are new out on the stream here, folks, I totally agree with you, Ethan. This halftime is really long. But yeah, if you guys are new on the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. And also, feel free, hit me up in the chat who you're a fan of out here. If you guys are a fan of Arkansas, if you're a fan of Auburn, if you're a fan of another college basketball team coming out here tonight just watching, feel free to let me know. This channel is out here, all different types of sports fans that we build up on the community that we got over here, no matter who you root for. So glad to have you guys on board. Dayton up by 5 against halftime, looks like, against LaSalle, as Ryan's got that update there. Definitely agree there, Jack. Phoenix Suns looking good. Yeah, same case with Phoenix last night. Their three-point shots were just not knocking down, and the Pelicans weren't. And, yeah, Phoenix definitely a sleeper out in the West. And they were doing it with other players not named Devin Booker tonight. Like, Jay Crowder had a great game yesterday for the Phoenix Suns. Cameron Johnson, he was a gem that they picked up in 2019 in the draft. He got better in the bubble. And he had a good game last night, too. Mark here, an Arkansas fan. Lives out in Arkansas. Welcome onto the stream here, bud. Corey going out for the Razorbacks as well. Glad to have you guys out on the stream supporting me. Ethan here doesn't have a favorite, but he likes Oregon and Penn State. Also Rutgers since it's local. That's cool, man. I hope to do Rutgers on Saturday. That'll be the second game, most likely. My streaming schedule for Saturday as of now looks like this. It's going to be Kansas versus Texas at noontime. And then after that, Rutgers against Iowa at 2. So I get to cover my first ever Rutgers game on the channel. And then I believe I'm going to cover Duke against Florida State. So that's the 3 I plan on covering. So those are the 3 I gonna plan on opening up in the new year with. Yeah, totally agree there, Ryan. Sacramento Kings 2 looking good. Straight from the start. Celtics extending now. They're up against the Grizzlies 29-19. And the Hawks looking good as well as they lead it here 35-29. I predicted Arkansas in this one. My prediction was Arkansas by 9, 81-72. But yeah, to get there, it's going to have to be a much more defensive type of second half. Because, yeah, scoring was just through the roof right there in the first half. Alright, so we're going to get ready to go to the second half here, folks, in this one. As halftime finally finishes up. That was a long halftime, guys. That first half really flew on by. That was a fast first half, or maybe it's because I've been calling a lot of NBA games lately, and those games are longer than college games. Maybe that's why it feels like it's been shorter. Well, college is shorter, 40-48. Ethan needs Paul George, Anthony Davis, P.J. Washington, Peyton Pritchard he picked up, it looks like, and Kyle Anderson as well as Dylan Brooks to do good tonight. His dad has them in the lineup, and the winner gets $200,000. Wow, that's incredible, man. Hopefully they do well tonight, man. So we are back to action, 47-41. I don't have a preference of who I like more, but I predicted Arkansas in this game. I agree with you, Big Ben. Arkansas should be ranked. I don't agree with Virginia at 23. I think Notre Dame's a weak type of team there, and yeah, they got the victory today for Virginia. They won against them by 9 points, 66-57. Auburn attacks inside, missed the shot to get the offensive rebound, and they put it back off the hook shot, and the key is that is good for 2 by Alan Flanagan. So we start out the second half now. It's a 4-point game. Over 70 people watching now. Welcome onto the stream, everyone. Appreciate it for stopping on by. 19:15 left to go. Arkansas is a big game against Missouri. If they win that one on Saturday, they should definitely be ranked. Right baseline dribble. Desi Sills puts it up, no good, but Vanover follows it up right there and throws it down with a two-handed flush. 6-point game. 19 minutes remaining here as we just got started with the second half. Auburn, jumper, no good. Rebound goes right back to the Razorbacks. Arkansas has it. Ball gets deflected, though, right past half court, and Auburn comes up with a steal. 3-on-2. Drives inside his store, but the ball gets poked from behind out of bounds, so Auburn will have the ball back here underneath as the clock stops with 18:46. Replace Virginia with Arkansas and Drake. Yeah, Drake's been a huge shock this year at 11-0. 18:40 left to go. Pass inside for Auburn. Jumper, turnaround in the key, no good, tipped up, and that's going to be an offensive rebound, though. JT Thor able to keep it alive. Thor floats it up, no good. Fights inside for the basketball, and a foul gets called as it's committed. First personal on Arkansas here. And it's on Connor Vanover, I believe, as the clock stops with 18:34. Ouch. That's not good for the Grizzlies. Great for the Celtics, though. 31-19 at the end of one. Peyton Pritchard with a steal in the bucket. Oh, man, I love that dude. Peyton Pritchard coming in and doing what he's asked for, and that's incredible. What a great start for him. First free throw at the line. That was good by JT Thor for Auburn. We have 18:34 left to go. Second free throw, and that one's no good as well. Illinois should not be ranked, Corey puts out. I still think I still think they should be ranked, though, in my opinion, Corey, because Illinois destroyed Minnesota. It's odd, like, what's going on. Illinois destroyed Minnesota, but Minnesota destroyed Michigan State. Auburn with the basketball back, they take it in transition, and that's going to be another foul picked up on the court. It's going to be a Auburn turnover, though. Yeah, he's 7'3". That's correct, Mark. He can shoot 3-point shots too. He's like Porzingis. 18 minutes left to go. That was a turnover. It was on Justin Powell of Auburn. So it's going to be Arkansas basketball once again. Powell turning over the ball quite a bit with 5 turnovers today. Arkansas circles around the rim. Floats it back to the top of the key. Shot fake over to Tate. Drives inside and gets down to fall. That's good for 2 there by Jalen Tate. So he's got double figures on the board. 51-44. Auburn now has it. Powell takes the 3 straight away. No good off the mark and gets rebounded here by the Razorbacks. Justin Powell really struggling. 1 for 4 shooting from the floor. Came in this game averaging just under 14 per game. Razorbacks have it. 17.5 left to go. Desi Sills moves it over to the right wing. Shot fake Tate. Floats it up right baseline. Got it for 2 more right there by Jalen Tate. Jermel, welcome onto the stream here, bud. Glad to have you on board. He's going out for Arkansas on this one. I think a lot of people going out for the Razorbacks in this game. Auburn has it, turns the corner, drives inside. Nice dish underneath there as that was Allen Flanagan over to Jalen Williams, and he throws it down with a 2-handed flush. Great game between these two teams. Auburn just hanging in there throughout. 17 minutes remain. Bounce pass Vanover. He's going to take the 3. No good off the back iron, though. But they get the offensive rebounds. Big offensive board by Sills. He is doing everything in this game tonight for the Razorbacks. Pass over to Tate. Shovels it underneath over to Vanover. Puts it up, though, a little bit too wide. And rebound goes to Auburn. Here goes the Tigers. Deep 3. Top of the key. Flanagan hits it. Man, the 3-point shots keeping in Auburn in this game. It's been a great one here. Mario, welcome onto the stream here. Also going Arkansas. Over 70 people watching now. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. As I cover play-by-play here. Basketball and behind the arc. Basketball, right corner 3. Arkansas takes it. No good, rattled out. He's going to get rebound here by Auburn. In transition, Powell takes another 3. No good. Hit the front rim. Gets his own rebound. Shovels it out right corner. Knew it when he launched it right there. 3-point shot made by Devin Cambridge. And now it's a 1-point game. Auburn getting crazy with the 3-point shots tonight. They are 11 for 21 from the perimeter. Arkansas puts it inside. That's good for 2 by Desi Sills. Sills having a great game with 18 points. Man, talk about offense. You got yourselves a great one. Tigers have it. 15:40 left to go. Step back three. Flanagan. No good off the back iron. Offensive rebound. Auburn puts it back underneath, though. Relentless there for the Tigers. Jalen Williams for two. Gets his own rebound back to a 1-point game. Part of a 10-2 run here for Auburn. 15:20 left to go. Larry, welcome onto the stream here, brother. Appreciate for stopping on by. Sells. Jumper gets blocked. Gets his own basketball back. Shovels it out to the key. Gets deflected. Arkansas gets it back. They're going to put it up, and that's a blocking foul. Moses Moody will go to the free throw line coming up. Clock will stop with 15:11 as Auburn picks up their second personal of the second half. What a game. Really great game between these two teams tonight. Welcome onto the stream here, Marquez. Appreciate for stopping on by here. Liking Devontae Davis to get more minutes coming out for Arkansas. Yeah, he's barely played today. He only played like the last possession right before halftime. Yeah, definitely. Desi Sills is looking great so far. 18 points, leading score for Arkansas. They got 3 players in double figures here, so we're going to go to a timeout. Wow, we got over 80 people watching now. We're into the second half now, folks. 55-54 in a timeout. Chris, welcome onto the stream, bud. Hit me up in the chat who you got in this game. If you're going Hogs out in this one, if you're going Auburn, type up in the chat who you got in this one. A lot of Arkansas fans out here. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams. I cover college games, also NBA games here in Behind the Arc Basketball. Tomorrow, my final stream for 2020, I plan on covering is going to be Michigan against Maryland. But welcome all the new people onto the stream here, folks. We build up an incredible sports play-by-play community out with you guys. This is awesome. Yeah, this is my first ever time streaming Arkansas, I believe. I've been covering games all the way since 2019. And, yeah, this is great. 8-0 here and a huge game with a lot of great people right now on the channel. Gage, welcome on board, man. He's going out Arkansas as well. Same as Wolf K, welcome on to the stream here. Elk as well taking Arkansas. I predicted Arkansas on this one. My prediction was 81-72, Arkansas. Jack got a feeling here Auburn's going to pull out the W in this one. A very tight game. Auburn living by the 3 in this one. That's how they've been able to stay in. They have got, in this game so far, 33 points from the perimeter alone. They're 11 for 22 from the outside. Leading scorers tonight in this one, Desi Sills. He's got 18 for the Razorbacks right now. 4 for 5 from the outside. Jalen Tate with 12. Moses Moody with 10. And then for Auburn, it looks like this. 12 by Devin Cambridge. Same as Jalen Williams. He has got 12 as well. So Jalen Williams doing well so far. Perfect from the perimeter. Looking great. 5 for 7 shooting by Jalen Williams. 2 rebounds as well. And not many players here in foul trouble. So, yeah, just the most fouls that anybody has at this stage of the game is just 2 personal. So that's it. So, foul trouble isn't like a worry for either of these teams right now. Thanks so much, Jody. Really appreciate it here. I hope so. If they're on national TV more. I'm gonna cover Kansas against Texas though on Saturday. There's so many good games. I wish that they just didn't put a stacked slate on like Saturday all at once. By the way, I'm a Providence fan for college and URI as well. They put Providence versus Creighton on Saturday. They got really good games. I'll keep you guys updated with Arkansas, Missouri on Saturday as well as Providence, Creighton. The game I plan on covering though is Kansas, Texas though. There's so many good games. So many good games Saturday. So 55-54 to score, everyone. Mason Jones, yep, he's in the NBA now. So yeah, he went to the NBA draft. Isaiah Joe went to the NBA draft. If Isaiah Joe hadn't gone to the NBA draft, Arkansas will be even deeper right now for this team, and they'd be top 25 now. That's one thing for sure. But without Isaiah Joe, I feel like a lot of analysts dropped them back, even though they're 8-0. Vaughn puts out they should do all of them. Yeah, until some of them go on like pay-per-view or so. That's the only thing. Some of these games, I know the Big 12 games they put on like ESPN Plus, which I don't get. So we are back from the timeout. Arkansas at the free throw line, and they hit both of them. 15 minutes left to go. Auburn now with the basketball. As they're going to float it up. Mid-range jumper, no good. There was contact, though. And that's going to send Auburn to the free throw line shooting 2 with Allen Flanagan. Yeah, Ethan puts out he should do West Virginia versus Oklahoma and Missouri versus Arkansas on Friday, but the NCAA would never do that. Yeah, it's been really interesting, like, the schedules that they have. Some of them, I feel like they haven't got as much as they should have in the schedule so far this season. Phil predicts here that Arkansas is going to be ranked on Monday. If they get the W today, if they get the W against Missouri, definitely going to be ranked on Monday. If they win today and Saturday. Auburn at the free throw line. Both of those good. 1-point game. 14:45 left to go. Arkansas basketball. Top of the key, Note. He dribbles towards the left wing perimeter. J.D. Note, spin move inside. Puts it to the left corner now. Arkansas going to set it back up. Left corner double team. Note has it. As he moves it back out to the left wing perimeter. 14.5 left to go. Drives inside. Shot fake. Puts it up. Moody. No good off the back iron. They get the offensive rebound, though. Arkansas going to set it up once again. Inside the key. Moody, but there's a forced tie-up right there in the key, and the clock will stop with 14:23. Tie-up possession arrow goes to the Razorbacks, so it's going to be Arkansas ball. Yeah, I heard about that, Ryan. That's unfortunate for Dayton, man. Chase Johnson left the Flyers due to health reasons, and he was a key piece to them. That's unfortunate, man. It's really too bad. Cody, welcome onto the stream here, brother. Kathy, welcome on the channel here as well. And James, out here also. 14:15 left to go. Arkansas inbound. Takes the 3 by Moody. No good off the mark. Gets rebounded by Auburn. Auburn's only taken the lead in this game once, believe it or not. And they have been close. They've been trailing by anywhere from 1 to 10 points in a range throughout the majority of this one. Auburn drives inside with the basketball. The ref's going to blow a whistle, and they call this an Arkansas foul. Clock will stop with 14 minutes left to go. Believe it's going to be a non-shooting foul. So, yeah, non-shooting foul. Devin Cambridge going to head to the bench here for the Tigers. Looks like Oklahoma already scored a touchdown in their bowl game against Florida. Inbound here for Auburn. Allen Flanagan has it. Dribbles now at the left double. Lost control of the basketball. It's on the ground. Arkansas tries to force the tie-up. Auburn, though, puts it back outside. Throws it to nobody. And it's going to go out of bounds. Turnover by the Tigers. So Razorbacks get it back here with 13:50 left to go. What a game. If you guys like offense, this is the one to tune in for sure. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're under 14 minutes left remaining. Great game between these two teams tonight. Razorbacks with the basketball. Pass over to Note here. Top of the free throw circle. Dribbles. Dish out to the right corner. Sills takes the 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound. Sills puts it up with a contact, and that's good for 2, but Sills is down. Big shot going down by Desi Sills, but now there's concern as he took a hard fall on the ground right underneath the hoop, and this, oh man, this looks bad. Ouch. That's unfortunate. Desi Sills absorbs contact there from Allen Flanagan. Oh yeah. It looked like Flanagan's knee might have went into his face when he went in for the layup. Yeah, his knee went into his face, and then, oh. Yeah, Flanagan landed down on Sills, too. Sills is having an incredible game. He's got 20 points tonight. This is concerning, though, right there. Flanagan, the refs didn't call a foul either. There was a ton of contact. Sills just took a hard fall underneath. So Sills getting checked out now. Looks like it appears to be at his face. Where he might have got, did he get poked in the eye here? Oh, yeah, there's contact with Flanagan's right hand to his face as he floated up. And that's how he floated up the circus shot, made it inside off the layup, and he just fell down. Yeah, he got poked in the eye. Desi Sills is out of this game currently, getting checked out. He got poked in the eye, and, yeah, they're putting eye droppers right now in his eye. So they're putting eye droppers right now. That is the left eye of Desi Sills. The one that they're attending to right now. 13:33 left to go, and they're the one that they cannot afford to lose. So we're right now currently in a timeout. Sills is... Got the eyedroppers out there. We are right back into it. 59-56 the score. It's Auburn basketball. And Auburn puts it up inside. No good, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover Tigers. Chase Johnson, Mustafa Mzil. Wow, brand new to the Dayton Flyers at 17 points. Talk about somebody stepping up there. Coming out of the blue. Wow. 13 minutes as we approach the mark left to go. Razorbacks now with the basketball here at the left wing. Bounce pass underneath, but the ball gets taken away. Stealing the key there by Jamal Johnson for Auburn. Under 13 left to go. Auburn takes the three. Hit the front rim, no good. Rebound back to Arkansas by Note. Note takes it up past half court. Top of the key. Shoots the three. Wide open. Got it. Nice look right there. Able to get that space. Nobody covered JD. And he sinks it. 6-point game. 12:45 left remaining. Auburn basketball. Appreciate all for stopping them by. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up. Let's get me past the 50+ like mark tonight here, folks. Glad to have you guys out on the stream. Catch and shoot 3-point shot. The Tigers tonight, automatic right there at the left wing. Jamal Johnson sinks it. Got a lot of 3-point shots going down tonight in this one, combining for a total of 20 in this game. 12 by Auburn. 8 made threes tonight by Arkansas. Razorbacks have it top of the key. Moves it back out to the left wing. Moody back outside to Note. Note takes the three straight away. Same place, same spot, and JD Note hits it. Back-to-back triples for JD. Auburn is right there, but whenever Arkansas has the ball, and it's a close game or so, like a 1 or a 2 or a 3-point game, the Razorbacks always respond with a big bucket back. Auburn has it, trying to get closer once again. Drives inside. That's going to be contact. Refs will call a foul. And the clock will stop with 11:48, and that's going to be a personal here. It's going to be picked up, I believe it's on Arkansas by Jalen Williams. What a game so far here, folks. 65-59. Still got 11:48 left to go in the second half as we go to another timeout here. So, yeah, Jalen Williams picked up the last personal for Arkansas. So that's going to send Auburn after the timeout going to the free throw line. Coming up shooting 2. Glad to have you guys out on the board here. Indeed, what a game indeed, Wolf K. Welcome out onto the stream. 5 people away here from over 100 viewers. This is awesome, guys. Glad to have you guys out here. First timers, if you're new, spike that thumbs up. And that like can go a long way here. Helping out, finding my video on YouTube. Hit the subscribe as well. Feel free to check out Behind the Arc Basketball channel memberships. We got 2 cool perks at 2 low prices there. The first channel membership, special shout out at the end of my live streams to all my channel members. And that's for $1.99 per month. And the other one is special live streams I got for $4.99 per month. But also we got a Discord out there, my Twitter, and check out the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise as well, as I got all 3 of those links in the description there to this video, the Discord, the Twitter, and the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise. Everything's basically Arkansas on this stream right now as we welcome you guys in here. Spud Spider, welcome on board. Razorbacks roll, welcome to the channel right now. How high is Vanover's ceiling? Jody puts out here. I think he's going to keep on improving throughout college, man. He reminds me of Kristaps Porzingis. 7'3", he can shoot the 3. And he's only 1 for 6 in this game from the outside, but he just reminds me similar type of game, exactly what Porzingis is. And if he keeps on improving here, I think maybe scouts should give a look to him in the future. This Auburn team's one of the youngest teams in college basketball, and they've got multiple players here that's made at least 2 3-point shots today for Auburn. They made 12 as a team. It's the threes that's kept them in the game. 12 for 24 from the outside in Arkansas in this one. They've hit 9 3-point shots, so it's been a 3-ball fest in this one today. That is one thing. Desi Sills leads the way with 20 points. He got poked in the eye, though, on his last shot attempt from the floor that he made to get to 20. He is yet to return to the game. We last saw him when he had eye droppers put in his eye, so we'll see. That'll be huge for Arkansas. Hopefully for Arkansas, he can come back because he has been major in this game today. As far as stepping up, it's been J.D. Note off the bench. He has sunk down 2 straight 3-point shots. A couple possessions ago, he has got 8 points off the bench. So this team is built off of transfers here. And Eric Musselman, winning in the transfer portal, picking up 4 transfers in the offseason. It showed here that this team is right now looking to be a part of the NCAA tournament if they keep it up. And they currently lead. They've been in control in this game today, but Auburn has been hanging around all game long. 65-59 to score. Jalen Brown going off right now. Vegas got going on. Yeah, Celtics looking great, man. Jalen Brown with 19 points. Celtics up against the Grizzlies. 59-38. I expected the Celtics right there to crush the Grizzlies tonight. No John Morant. Should be easy. What do you think about number 1 team in the country, Gonzaga? I think they can possibly run the table, Jermel. They look so good. They're incredible this year. They have multiple players that can go off altogether. And yeah, Jalen Suggs, if he keeps it up, he's going to be a number 1 draft pick, I feel like. Right now, I still get Cade Cunningham, but if Jalen Suggs keeps on doing what he's doing, I think he could go number 1 possibly. Auburn at the free throw line hit both of them. It's a 4-point game currently with over 100 people watching now. Appreciate all for stopping them by. Arkansas ball. 11:35 left to go. Vanover moves it over to left corner. Note had it, but they lost it, and Auburn going to get the steal. Here they go off the drive inside, missed the layup, and Auburn there from behind as there's contact. They were pushed down from behind, and the clock will stop with 11:29. So Tigers will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. They missed the layup in transition. It's going to be 2 free throws here by Auburn. It's going to be Jalen Williams shooting 2 here for Auburn. First one. That one's no good. Missed it. Tennessee versus Missouri. Who will win that one? I'm going to take Tennessee tonight in that one. That should be a great game. Josh, welcome in here. Second free throw. And Auburn hits that one. That's good. It's only a 1-possession game here, folks, and a great game tonight. 11:30 remains. Arkansas takes it past half court. At the left wing perimeter, Moses Moody now with the basketball. Puts into the hands of Note. Note passes out to the top here. That's good to see. Desi Sills back into the game here for Arkansas. So Sills out there. Alongside with Note, Moody. Vanover's out there as well as Tate. That's the 5 in the court right now for the Hogs. Jumper. Tate no good at the free throw circle. Vanover tried to go for the tip in, but he was fouled from behind. Auburn picks up the foul underneath the hoop by Jamal Johnson, and this is going to lead to free throws coming up by Arkansas with 11 minutes left to go. Yeah, it's been really rough in this game for Auburn today. So, yeah, they've been able to hit their 3-point shots. But, yeah, Chris bringing it up at the free throw line. They've been really struggling. They're 8 for 17 tonight at the line. Here goes Vanover at the free throw line, and that one's good. Hey, what's good, JR? Welcome onto the stream here, bud. Glad to have you out here once again, man. Hope everything's going well. Happy New Year to you guys out here, by the way. Glad to have each and every single one of you out on the stream tonight. Second free throw, that's good. 67-62. 11 minutes even left to go. Auburn basketball. Powell takes it past half court. Moves it out to the top of the key. Justin Powell with the ball in his hands once again. Floats it up, no good. Offensive rebound. Couldn't get it to fall. Third chance there. And Auburn was fouled in the post. Connor Vanover going to pick up the personal. And this is going to send Auburn back to the free throw line as the clock will stop with 10:46. So 2 free throws coming up here by Auburn. First one's good. Chris Moore shooting 2 at the line. Welcome on the stream, guys. Marcus, glad to have you out on the stream here. A lot of Arkansas fans out here tonight. Second one, and Auburn hits that one. So they are a perfect 2 for 2 there at the line. Welcome on board, Jacob here, man. Glad to have you out on the stream here, brother. Let's keep on rolling. I cover college games, also NBA games here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Seton Hall, as we welcome in Roger out to the stream, upsetting number 22 ranked Xavier right now. The Pirates keep on getting better and better, man, each and every game. Left corner. Left baseline dribble now for Arkansas as they're going to float it up. That's good for 2. Moses Moody right there with a jumper at the left baseline. Back to a 5-point game. Auburn hanging around in this one, but Arkansas always responding with a big shot. It's been like that throughout the entire course of this game tonight. Auburn has it into the game for the first time today. So that's going to be Cardwell. Over to Jalen Williams. His shot gets blocked here. Arkansas on the 2-on-1. Pass up the court in transition. Lays it up and in. That's 2 more there. Going down by Devontae Davis. Able to get some points there on the board for him. Auburn fast up the court right back. And they're going to lay it up and in for 2. What a game. Back to 5 here. 9:45 left to go. Razorbacks will slow it down past half court. Top of the key, Note. Vanover sets the pick. Note gonna dribble towards his right, though. Note takes the 3. It's up. No good off the back iron. Tipped up. Rebound by Powell here for the Tigers. Here goes Justin Powell. Gonna slow it down past half court. 9:20 left to go remaining. Powell dribbles. Floats it out to the left wing. Johnson takes the 3. It's up, and he gets it. Jamal Johnson with a triple. It's a 2-point game. It seems like this has been the narrative tonight. Florida Vanderbilt, who do I think is going to win? I'm going to take the Gators in that one tonight. This has been the narrative of the game. Auburn has cut this game multiple times down to 1 point or 2 point. They just can't take the lead. They've only led it once in the entirety of this game tonight. And then Arkansas hits a big shot their way in the court. That's what it's been all game long, as we got 9:11 left remaining here in the second half. Yeah, I totally agree there, JR. Arkansas at 8-0 not being ranked is a disgrace, and they haven't played anybody good. People putting out here poor argument when Michigan is ranked. Yeah, Michigan almost lost in overtime to Oakland, and yeah, JR's got Arkansas ranked since the preseason. I had them right there around like a top 30 team this year. Auburn turned it over to basketball, and Arkansas takes it inside with a big burst of speed as they get fouled. And we're going to go to stoppage in time. 8:53 left to go. What a game. Really great game, guys. If you're new on the channel here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams. I cover college basketball games, NBA games here as well, folks, on Behind the Arc Basketball. It's going to be 2 free throws here by Arkansas. J.D. Note is broken out in the second half. He hits the first free throw. That's good. Second free throw coming up by Note at the line. And that one's good. 73-69. 8:50 left remaining. Auburn trailing by 4. They're going to have the basketball. Yeah, Celtics demolishing the Grizzlies. Wow, 66-40. I heard Jalen Brown's going off in that one. Top of the key, Cardwell moves it over to the left wing into the hands of Cambridge. Bounce pass left corner. Auburn has it now. Flanagan dribbles, drives inside, stripped to the basketball, gets stolen away here by Arkansas. Here they go on a 3-on-2. They're going to dribble, drive inside, floats it up off the top of the backboard, though. The refs are going to call a personal by Auburn, I believe, here. As the clock will stop with 8:23. Yeah, there was a lot of contact in that play in transition. So heading back over to the free throw line once again is J.D. Note. Second straight time in a row. So once again, J.D. Note back at the line here for the Razorbacks. That was a hard foul right there by 44 Cardwell Auburn. Note shooting 2 at the line. First one is up, and that one no good off the back iron, missed it. So Note with 10 points tonight. Second free throw, got that one. Back to a 5-point game. This has seemed like it's been like how it's been tonight here. 5-point game. That's been the deficit throughout most of it. It seems like Auburn has it. 8:10 left to go. Tigers at the top of the key. Thor with the basketball. Auburn has been in this game. They just can't take the lead. Right corner 3. They take it and they make it. Devin Cambridge puts it to a 2-point game. We'll see if Arkansas can hit the big shot right here. Right wing 3. They take it. No good off the back iron, tipped up, and Auburn gets the rebounds. 7:50 left to go, and the Tigers possess the basketball. Here they go. Flanagan, dish out, and they turn it over. When they have momentum on that possession, it seems like they always botch it. They turn it over. Deep three from the logo. Arkansas no good right there, as they had it at the edge of the Auburn logo. A rebound goes right back over to Auburn. 7:30 left to go. Auburn drives inside. Too high off the glass. There's contact, though, and a foul. Allen Flanagan going to go to the free throw line, shoot two. The foul was picked up by Arkansas here. Number 24, Ethan Henderson, picked up the personal. Great game here, folks. Yeah, Memphis doesn't have Josh, so Celtics, yep, totally agree. JR definitely should be winning, and they're destroying the Grizzlies right now. 24 points and a half there for Jalen Brown. I heard he's on fire going on. This game has been fire. 74-72, over 100 people out in the stream here, folks. 7:30 left to go here in the second half. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, as we're currently on a timeout. Let's go. Hit me up in the chat here who you got out in this game. If you guys liking the Hogs here, type in Go Hogs or Arkansas out here. If you guys like Auburn, you guys can type in Auburn out here, out in the chat. Type in War Eagle if you guys would like. Welcome onto the stream, everybody. So it's going to be 2 free throws coming up at the line by Auburn when we get back after the timeout. Quick scoreboard update for college basketball tonight. As far as games currently going on, Seton Hall dismantling Xavier right now, 60-46. Pirates lead it with 11.5 left to go. LaSalle up against Dayton, wow, 60-54. LaSalle leading Dayton right now with 8:15 left to go. Davison up against Richmond, 66-61 for a Davison Wildcats team that's really played a difficult schedule so far this year. In SEC action, Mississippi State, they keep on improving this season after a rough start. They lost in their season opener to Liberty. Mississippi State up against Georgia, undefeated at 7-0, but that could very well be no longer. 7:30 remaining, and Mississippi State leads at 67-56. Basically, a lot of Arkansas out here on the stream right now. Glad to have you guys on board on the channel. Yeah, I cover college basketball games and also NBA games. Who do I think is going to make it to the national championship for college football? I go probably Alabama, Clemson there, if I had to predict, for college football championship. Jack lived in Memphis for 7 years. He doesn't think they've ever been a grizzly bear in Memphis, where they get that name. They were Vancouver before that. Oh gosh, they were just, oh man, they were just terrible when they played at Vancouver. Incredible game between these two teams. Jacob here, welcome on the stream, bud. 91-88, he predicts Arkansas for the W. Great game. North Carolina leading Georgia Tech 22-11. NC State up against Boston College now 32-21. And how about this? TCU in a close game against Prairie View A&M. TCU leading it, though, 25-23. That game's still early. A lot of game left to go. So, yeah, very good game going on right now currently. Ohio State, by the way, destroyed Nebraska tonight, 90-54. Terrific game between these two teams. Points coming in as aplenty. Auburn has stayed in this game making 14 3-point shots. As we welcome in Steve here out on the stream here. Glad to have you on the channel. A lot of Arkansas fans out here. Razorbacks roll, welcome on the stream, bud. He's taking Arkansas 86-78. So, yeah, hopefully if you bet on this game, hopefully you took the over for this one. Hogs hitting 100 for Jody's prediction for this one. So, we're going to get back to action. We got 7:30 left to go here, folks. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe as we're back after the timeout. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up by Auburn at the line. Tigers' first one, they hit it. As Allen Flanagan makes the first free throw. And now to tie it up. They've been down by either 1 point, 3 points, or 5 points lately. Haven't been able to tie it up, and they finally do. They tie it up there for Auburn, 74 even. Right down the home stretch, 7:20 left to go. 2 ties, 2 lead changes. Largest lead was in the first half, Arkansas by 10. Auburn has been trailing by a deficit of either 1 to 5 throughout a quite a bit of time in this one. Arkansas has a bounce pass. Off the cut underneath. Going to put it up. That's up. No good, but Vanover. Right place, right time. Throws it down right there off the putback for the two-handed slam. Arkansas with a 2-point lead. Connor Vanover, 7'3", 13 points, 4 rebounds. 6:55 left to go. Auburn drives left hand. As they try to float it up, there's contact here, and there's a foul picked up on the court as the clock will stop with 6:55. Yeah, very close game indeed, Jackson, out in this one. Razorbacks going to predict here for Razorbacks roll 97-87. He takes Tennessee over Missouri tonight. A lot of points in that one he predicts. I would definitely go for a way under that because Tennessee's defense is good this year. It's Auburn at the free throw line now in the bonus, and they missed the one-on-one. They missed the one-on-one free throw. Auburn got the rebound. There was a tie-up, and refs stopped the time. They're going to say Auburn possession arrow. Best advice there, Roger. I just say go for it, man. Doesn't hurt to try, especially if you're young, bud. Just go for it. 6:51 left to go. It's going to be Auburn in the inbound coming up right underneath the hoop. Jalen Tate now in foul trouble for Arkansas as he's got 4 personals. They need him out there for Arkansas. Auburn has it top of the key. Jamal Johnson with the basketball, hands it off to Flanagan. Flanagan now at the right wing. 6 in the shot clock. He dribbles. Pass over top of the key. Thor, free throw circle, moves it outside. They'll take a right corner 3 fadeaway. That's no good. That's a shot clock violation. Devin Cambridge overshoots the rim. Shot clock expired. It's going to go back to Arkansas. 6:30 left to go. Razorbacks ball. Let's go. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and glad to have you guys for being a part here in the stream. Arkansas has the top of the key. Sills puts the ball now into the hands of Note. Back over to the left corner. They're going to take a 3. It's way off the mark. No good. Arkansas tries to tip it up. Couldn't get it. Vanover, though, taps it to his teammate in the key, and he's contacted and fouled as bodies stumble all over the place down on the ground. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up here by the Hogs with 6:07 remaining. What a play to keep it alive right there, to save that basketball right at the baseline by Vanover. Tipped it directly in the key over to Moody, and Moody got hard contact. And he was slow to get up there from Moses Moody too. So a little bit slow to get up, but he is up there, so that is good to see from Moses Moody. That is Auburn's 6th personal. It's going to send Moody to the free throw line, shoot 2. So Arkansas, 2 free throws, 6:07 left to go. Yeah, Justin Powell has really struggled tonight, Chris. As he's looking for Powell to go off. And this one for Auburn. He has been shut down today. He's missed 6 shots from the floor. So Moody coming up at the line. First one's good. New Jersey Institute of Technology. That's what NJIT is. 2nd free throw. That's good by Arkansas by Moody. Moses Moody tonight for the 4-star freshman. He's got 16 points in this game. 6 minutes left to go even. Auburn trailing by 2 possessions with the basketball at the right baseline. Tigers have it. Jalen Williams. Bounce pass inside. It gets taken away. Vanover with a steal in the key. Under 6 minutes left to go. Arkansas going to slow it down now. What's good, Kevin? Appreciate it, bud, for stopping on by. Kyle Trask, wow. That is shocking there. 3 picks against Oklahoma. 17-zip Sooners in their bowl game for college football. Arkansas drives inside. The ball gets blocked out of bounds by Auburn. So the Razorbacks going to get the inbounds. Right underneath their hoop. They put the ball into the hands of Vanover. Good to inbound it over to a 7'3" player when you got one. Left baseline. Devontae Davis. Pass over to Vanover. Hands it back over to Davis here. Moves it out. Sills to the right corner. Into the hands of Moody. Back over to Sills. Dribble drive inside. Sills. Floats it up with the right hand. And there's contact and a foul. Desi Sills once again. Going to go back to the free throw line. And It's been a while since he has scored, and he's going to see if he can add some more points to his total, because right now he has got 20. Two free throws by Sills. First one no good. Rolled around the rim and out. So we got 5:22 left to go, and an incredible game between these two teams. Desi Sills, leading scorer for the Hogs tonight with 20 points. And no good. Couldn't get 21, but they get the offensive rebound off the second missed free throw. Right place, right time for Devontae Davis. They're going to put the ball back at the top of the key here. Note has it, guarded by Powell. J.D. Note drives inside, puts it up, and that's good off the glass right there for 2. 5 minutes as we approach the mark left to go. Razorbacks now with an 80-point spot on the board here as they lead it by 6. Auburn takes the jumper, no good off the mark. Rebound back to Arkansas. They'll slow it down once again. Fall looks like this so far. Actually, Arkansas on the bonus too, as Auburn has 7 personals and Arkansas has 8. Arkansas has it top of the key. Note puts the ball into the hands of Devontae Davis. Davis over to Note. Back outside. Sills now with it. Floats it up, and he's on the ground. He gets the basketball, and that was heads up right there. Did he call a timeout? That was heads up if he did do so. Wow. 4:30 left remaining. They're going to say no. He was out of bounds with it. Wow, that would have been insane if he had called a timeout. The refs say Arkansas turnover. Desi Sills floated one up. He was on the ground and the ball landed back into his hands when he was on the ground, but he was at the baseline, so it was out of bounds. The ball goes back to Auburn, and once again they turn it over around the perimeter. Here goes Arkansas with a steal, 3-on-2. Pass up the court. Vanover missed it, but there's contact and a foul. It's going to send a big fella to the free throw line coming up here with 4:11 left to go. Razorbacks roll predicts here for this season. Arkansas going to go 12-6 for his prediction for SEC play. Two free throws by Vanover. First one's good. He's looking good at the line. Connor Vanover. Perfect 3 for 3 today at the free throw line. That is great to see for a 7'3" player here for Arkansas. Vanover. Second one. That one's good. Right back to a 8-point lead. Their largest lead tonight's a 10-point game. 4 minutes left to go. Arkansas looking great at the line. 15 for 20. Auburn struggling 12 for 22 when it comes to free throws. Auburn has it here. Under 4 minutes left to go. Tigers with the basketball. Drives inside Flanagan, and he floats it up. It goes behind the backboard and out of bounds. Clock will start with 3:50 left to go, and Alan Flanagan, not a good decision right there. As he went dribble drive inside, released his shot when it was behind the backboard. And yeah, just hit the backboard out of bounds. So we're going to go to a timeout, folks. Yeah, a lot of good players here for Arkansas has been able to contribute. They got 5 players in double figures. And one of the pluses is bench scoring, and they got that today with J.D. Note. 13 points by him off the bench. Look at all these players making an impact so far. They got, Justin Smith. He's been the only dud inside the starting 5, but he's only attempted 3 shots from the floor. 2 for 3 from the floor. But other than that, Desi Sills has gone off early on. He's got 20 points. Moody now with 16. 15 by Vanover, having himself quite a game. And also Jalen Tate with 12. Looking good. Jalen Tate with 2 steals. Moody with 2 steals. They have 10 steals as a team currently for Arkansas. And Auburn here. Free throws and turnovers. That is what struggled today. 3-point shots. That has been the plus for Auburn. That's why they've been able to stay into the game. And but the problems today for the Tigers have to do with Justin Powell struggling from the floor, 1 for 7 shooting, only 2 points. That's a plus for Arkansas's defense. They're holding Powell to only 2 points, their leading scorer this season. And then also just turnovers, 16 total turnovers tonight by Auburn, and 10 of those are steals by Arkansas. So right now we're on a timeout here, folks. So Vaughn has confirmed his channel will start on July 20th, 2021. I think you should start earlier, but I would definitely love to see you very early in 2021 instead of so he's got 7/20/21. It looks like he's going to schedule that out. If you make up your mind for a lot sooner, I definitely would love to see you on January 20th of 2021 if it's going to be ready right there. But right now on the timeout here, folks, quick scoreboard update. We'll take a look at the NBA right now and then go over to college on this timeout break. Celtics lead the Grizzlies 68-42. Jalen Brown just going off. 26 points currently for the C's there by Jalen Brown. Atlanta Hawks in a tight game up against the Brooklyn Nets 74-73. At halftime, Milwaukee Bucks, this time a much better game. Bucks lead the Heat 56-51. Mavs up against the Hornets 8-2. Lakers lead the Spurs 18-11. As for college basketball going on right now, Georgia Tech taking on North Carolina. North Carolina leads at 35-29 heading into halftime approximately. And then we got Xavier Seton Hall. Let's see what we got here. Seton Hall leads it 79-73 over Xavier. So some good games going on currently. In the SEC, Mississippi State gonna pull out the victory here against Georgia if they can seal the deal. 78-64 with less than 3 minutes left to go. Yeah, as of right now, I got Tennessee at 1 in the SEC, and then number 2 is Missouri. Other than that, it's wide open there. Who's going to compete for that 3 spot? That could be LSU, Arkansas, Florida. The 3 spots up for grabs currently. 3:35 left to go. Arkansas's got 20 points off of turnovers in this game as they lead it by 8. Razorbacks have it all around the perimeter at the left corner. Into the hands of Moody as he dribbles. At the left baseline for Moses Moody. Hands it off into the hands of Davis. And Devontae Davis takes the jumper for a deep 2. And he hits it. Back to the largest lead tonight here. But the Razorbacks up by 10. With 3:15 left to go. Part of a 10-zip run. What's good, Landon? Welcome onto the stream here, brother. Glad to have you on board once again, man. Approaching the 3-minute mark left to go. Powell takes the 3. No good. Missed it. Off the mark. And Auburn, they do get the basketball back. Powell passes around the perimeter. Back outside, shot fake, wide open 3, straight away. Auburn takes it, they make it, that's good. 7-point game, Jamal Johnson with 19 points. Under 3 minutes left to go, Arkansas now with the basketball. Devontae Davis puts it out to the hands of Note here, as he is guarded by Johnson. Moves it over Sills to the right corner. As that is Moody, bounce pass underneath, over to Davis, couldn't finish though, too high off the glass, rebound back to the Tigers, 2.5 minutes left to go, Auburn, in transition, he gets behind the basket, that's good for 2 by Jamal Johnson. Let's go, over 110 people watching. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe here, folks. Really appreciate all for stopping by. Happy New Year to you guys from Behind the Arc Basketball on here. Arkansas has it now, approaching the 2-minute marker, left to go in this game. Razorbacks dribble at the top of the key. Thought about doing a step back. Instead, going to take the 3, and there was contact. That's going to be 3 shots coming up at the line. Great pump fake by J.D. Note right there, and that is huge for Arkansas. That is not good for Auburn as they pick up a 3-point foul around the perimeter. So here they go at the line, shooting 3 by J.D. Note, coming off the bench, having himself quite the game today. First free throw, that one's good. What's good, Josh? Welcome to the stream here, bud. J.D. Note tonight, he's got 14 points from the bench for the Razorbacks in this one. Spud Sniper. Yep, Sills has got 20 here. Moody with 16, having a really great game for those 2. And also Vanover. Great game as well. He's got 15. Second free throw. Good at the line by Note. Here comes his 3rd. It's up. And that one's good. Makes all 3. Back to an 8-point game. Minute 50 left to go. Auburn has the left baseline. Pass out to the left wing. Jumps the route. Intercepts it. Arkansas with another steal. Steal number 11 there. That time by Desi Sills. He has been huge tonight for the Razorbacks. Ball into the hands of Note once again. Passes over left wing. Holding the ball, Jalen Tate. Minute 35 left to go. 8-point Arkansas lead. They're slowing it down, and they got 10 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Pass to the right wing, Sills. Sills now turns the corner. Drives inside. Oh, nice dish underneath to Vanover. And Connor Vanover going to get fouled, and he's going to go shoot 2 at the line. Clock will stop with 1:21 left to go here, everybody. Huge possession there for Arkansas, using the basically majority of the shot clock when it was down to 2 seconds, and Vanover got fouled from behind with 2 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Great possession there. We got a minute 21 left to go. Connor Vanover shooting 2 free throws. That one is good for the Razorbacks. They're up by 9. Yeah, totally agree with you, JR. This college basketball season definitely has been confusing. Really has been confusing. Minnesota got crushed against Illinois, and then they destroyed Michigan State on Monday. Second free throw, Vanover hits it, 10-point lead. Tied for the largest lead tonight by the Hogs. 1:15 left to go on the clock. Auburn has the basketball here. Dribble to the right wing. Dylan Cardwell hands it off to Powell. Lost control of the basketball at the baseline, and it's going to get deflected out of bounds from behind, it looks like. So Auburn lucky there. Clock will stop with 1:08. Yeah, and Houston lost against Tulsa yesterday. That was a huge shock. The refs had called this a fall from behind by Arkansas, actually. So it's going to go right back. So it's going to be free throws in the line here by Auburn. So shooting 2 is Justin Powell. Yeah, yesterday for Houston, they called a foul with 0.1 seconds left. A lot of the games being refereed have just been, it's just been bad this year. There's a lot of the games being refereed this season. And then a lot of the games for the Big East have been great. Like the refs are saying like play on. It's been great games for the Big East where there could have been like questionable calls, but they're just like play on. We're just gonna say we'll have you get away with it. 1 minute left to go. Arkansas with it. Moves it back out to the right wing. Shot clock down to 14. 50 seconds left to go here. Razorbacks by 8. Looking for the 90 spot on the board. We'll see if they can get it. Splits the double team inside, and they do. That is good right there. Reverse-handed layup. Goes down by J.D. Notte. 91-81. Notte with 18 tonight. Coming off the bench, he was averaging 14 points this season. Auburn gets the ball stolen away. Here goes Notte. He was thinking about going in for 2 more to take the largest lead. Instead, they're going to just keep it alive here. And Auburn picks up a foul with 24 seconds left. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Over 120 people watching out on the stream. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. Ring that notification bell as well. J.D. Notte here. Let's see if he can get 20. Going to the free throw line. He's got 18 points tonight with 28 seconds remaining. First one, no good though. Missed it off the back iron. Tomorrow night, my final stream to close out 2020 is going to be Michigan against Maryland. So feel free to stop by for that one, guys. 7 o'clock Eastern time. Should be a great game. Maryland was able to win earlier this week against Wisconsin. Really impressive victory. And Michigan's still undefeated this season. So that's the next game I plan on covering tomorrow. The last one to close out 2020. Chris K, welcome onto the stream, everybody. Appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome tonight supporting out this video. Free throw is good. Second one at the line. 92-81. I am actually not mad right now, Lee. Welcome on board, man. I cannot wait to 2021 to come. Auburn drives inside. They get the slam dunk, but 20 seconds left to go. As Eric Musselman here going to take a timeout for Arkansas. Great game. Not sure. Depending on when they come on. I can only usually get games on like ESPN, ESPN2. I do get CBS and Fox as well, and for college. But on Saturday there's so many good games. I plan on covering right now. It's going to be Kansas against great game going down on Saturday there with Kansas versus Texas. Man, Celtics crushing the Grizzlies tonight, 77-45. Jeez. So Auburn takes a timeout. We're going to go on to a timeout here, folks. So we got 20 seconds left. I cover college basketball games and also NBA games. Glad to have you guys on board out on the channel. This is I believe, my first ever time I've covered Arkansas before. This got a ton of people here, so this is awesome, guys. Let's see. I actually don't get the SEC network, which they're on a ton for some reason in the SEC network. But if they go on like ESPN or so during a time that I can get them, make sure to just ring the notification bell if you guys would like to come back for future streams of mine. Lakers up against the Spurs, 29-22 now, with 2:35 left to go, first half. Happy New Year to you as well, Kathy. Glad to have everybody out on my stream tonight. I really wish I was covering that game, Jack. I wish I had the SEC network now. That's not provided in my Sling package, though, for SEC network. That's too bad. How many do I usually have here? It depends on the streams or so. Some games I have like probably 25, 30 or so. It's been like a lot. I've been averaging. During the NBA Finals, I had over 3,000 people at once viewing the games. Tonight, it's been awesome. Over 120 people watching, which is great. All right, that's interesting because I'm not even close to that age there, Lee. He puts out. Hey, thanks so much, guys. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Like 95% of the people here are all Arkansas fans. This is great, guys. This is the first ever time I've covered Arkansas in 2 years in the stream. So 92-83 the score, final 20 seconds. Kansas over Texas for Big Ben's predictions here. I'm going to go and take Texas out in that one. Arkansas versus Missouri for Big Ben. Rutgers over Iowa. I'm going to take Arkansas over Missouri too. I think Rutgers. I have to see if Rutgers is home for that one. Yeah, I'll take Rutgers there. Rutgers is so good at home, so I'll take Rutgers there on Saturday. And yeah, Virginia Tech over Virginia as well. And Duke over Florida State, Big Ben puts out. I would agree with all those. Besides, I'll take Texas over Kansas. Now upset there. So free throws here at the line by Arkansas. First one's good at the line, 93-83. Desi Sills keeps on adding to his total. Tonight he's got 21. Nick, welcome on to the streamer, bud. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Georgia lost tonight, so their undefeated season is over for Georgia. They lost to Mississippi State, too, which Mississippi State's getting better. Final 15 seconds. Auburn now with the basketball, going to dribble inside. That's good for 2. Yeah, I play basketball because Lee is 9 years old and he needs skills. Yeah, I used to play growing up. My main sport was baseball, though, growing up. That's what I played all the way through high school. I played basketball all the way through up until the end of middle school. 8 seconds left to go. Arkansas going to go back to the free throw line once again. Auburn picks up another personal. Happy New Year out to you guys for being a part here, guys. Thanks so much, Kevin. Appreciate it, man, for dropping on by. You guys were great tonight. Great crowd we got in this stream. So tomorrow, to close out the year, I plan on covering one game. But before in the community tab, I announced 2 games. But they had moved the schedule to those 2 games as they go 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Arkansas once again by 10. Auburn, a problem in the second half with the turnovers. Arkansas gets the steal. No need to slam dunk it down, but they do with .2. And that is the largest lead of the game with .2 seconds left to go. Auburn gets the inbound, chucks up a full court shot. And hopefully, if you bet on this one, hopefully you took the over in this game because you definitely hit it if you took the over out in this one. 97 Arkansas puts out on the board at 85. The final score out here tonight here, folks. Yes, I'm from Massachusetts, by the way. So I'm actually a Providence fan and URI here. I'm like 15 minutes from Rhode Island, but actually from Massachusetts. But I cover college games and also NBA games. I'm a Celtics fan myself here. Big New England sports fan, but glad to have you guys out on the stream. First time I've covered Arkansas on the channel, and man, they have looked impressive. putting up 97 on the board. For a team averaging 90 going up against mid-major competition, their first game, they put up 97 in conference play. So huge W tonight for the Razorbacks out in this one. And multiple players having themselves a game. 6 players in double figures. 23 by Sills, 21 by Note off the bench. 17 by Vanover, 16 by Moody, and then 12 points by Jalen Tate. And incredible performance by them. Auburn kept it close throughout basically the majority of this one, but it was turnovers and steals that cost them the game late. And that was a wrap out in this one. So, yeah, if you guys are new, spike the thumbs up before you go. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Also, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams, everybody. Last play-by-play game of tomorrow of 2021. The last stream of 2021 will happen tomorrow. I believe it's going to be at 8 o'clock Eastern time. It's going to be Michigan versus Maryland. So, if you guys enjoy college hoops, I also cover NBA games. Also, feel free to join me back. Next NBA stream is going to be Celtics against Heat on January 6th. And I got hopefully a good weekend planned for college on Saturday that I plan on covering as well. So glad to have you guys stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your night here, everybody, on this Wednesday night. Beautiful night out there as well. And this is Behind the Arc Basketball, everybody. Glad to have you guys on board. Spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell before I sign off. Before I sign off here, of course, big thank you out to the members here to close it out. My 3 channel members, thank you guys supporting this stream here. We got Jack, we got Jason, we got the sports expert, my 3 channel members. If anybody would be interested in Behind the Arc Basketball channel membership, we have those on the homepage of my channel in the Join tab. 2 cool perks, 2 low prices. For this perk right here, $1.99 per month for a special shout out, just like this one, to dedicate it out to my special members on the channel. And also for $4.99 per month, special live streams we got going on at least once per month of me calling non-basketball related sports. So it could be like an NFL game, which I covered Monday Night Football. The first special live stream I covered this past Monday night. Could be like an NFL game, or like maybe like a NASCAR race or a Major League Baseball game, or maybe like an Olympic sport when it comes up. So glad to have you guys support the stream, and gonna wrap this up tonight, everybody. And that's a wrap here tonight in Behind the Arc Basketball. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody.